Tennessee Tech played really well. They've got a very good ball club, like we knew it. I think it came down to a couple of mistake pitches with 2 strikes. We just didn't finish the pitch with a couple of sliders and didn't expand the fastball the way we needed it. But, you know, Nolan had a lot of guts out there today. He struggled with ailment this week, and so he pitched through it really well. And then, you know, the short game, we just didn't execute the short game today when we left runners first and second, and when we left runners at first with nobody out, just trying to execute and get some things going. So good thing is we got 2 more games.
We will now open it up for questions for coach or student athletes Kody Clemens and Jake Mackenzie.
Well, basically what I just said is that we've got an opportunity to still come in here and win the game tomorrow and then take it to a game 3. And so that's the plan right now. We've got to be ready to go, and we will be. But to really just stay in that moment and don't let your frustrations take over. I thought we had a little frustration today. A couple of guys were a little tight, but overall, a lot of guys performed well. No, not at all. I mean, we've seen a lot of film on them. You know, their power has been really talked about, but they're a very good offensive team. They make good adjustments. You got to continue to mix them, change your patterns, and we did a good job of that for the most part. No, he just had a cyst removed, and it was something that had to be drained. It hit him on Monday, and but he, you know, I was just concerned about his legs staying under him, and in that 6th inning, the ball started getting up, so we made the change then. Probably the biggest thing is he throws that hard cutter and it doesn't have sink. It's a little more side to side at 90-91. It's a tough pitch to identify. It's a pitch that you don't see that often at that velocity. So we knew we were going to get it, but you know, he's a guy for them. For us, well, you know, we looked like we had some pitches to hit, and we just didn't handle them, and then we got to 2 strikes, and that's when you got to see the ball a little deeper. That's when you got to shorten it up and relax a little bit, and you know, unfortunately, we didn't do that today.
Basically, just, you know, just like Coach said, we have 2 more. This one, you got to learn from it. We didn't execute, learn from it, and we have 2 more games, so you better clear your mind. I mean, you always want to try and win every inning. You know, they can put some runs on the board, but we got to come back and do our thing at the box. So, you know, we just didn't execute and we didn't do our job today. No, I mean, I'm going to take the pitches that they give me. I mean, the next guy up is just as important. You know, have faith in everybody else's bat in the lineup. So, I mean, just get it to the next guy. It's fine with me.
You know, I've seen him make that play before. I don't know. It didn't seem like it was above him. It seemed like it was more beside him. So I'd have to look at it, but I've seen him make that play a lot. As far as the depth, he was there. I just don't know if he lost his bearings of where the wall was, but like I said, I've seen him make that play. Just probably staying in the moment right now. You know, it's an exciting, exhausting inning by inning, but just don't get too low or too high. And I thought we got a little frustrated today. What's that? Yes.
What went into the decision to let Mason bunt in the 6th inning after those 2 walks?
because it was first and second, nobody out, and we were down by a run.
Right. You mentioned the short games came up a little bit short for you guys today, and y'all were a little bit frustrated. Did you see that coming?
Well, he just didn't get the job done. So, I mean, sometimes that's tension. Sometimes you just don't get the job done, and it was a bad at bat for Mason.
Jake, you're obviously seeing the ball great right now. Do you feel like it's going right for the team?
Like you said, you're seeing it well. I mean, BP's been better also, so I've been feeling better all around.
Jake, you guys have been through everything this year, ups and downs, 99. Does it help having all those experiences to kind of lean back on in a situation like this?
Yeah, for sure. We've handled adversity all year, so this is no different. We lose game one. That's why we play a 3-game series, so we're not worried about it.
Jake, Coach talked about staying with you guys are on defense and it seems like you guys have been working against together as well. How difficult is it to stay in?
It's a super regional. It's not too tough. We're all locked in. We've been preparing all week for this, so we know what we're doing. P-Joe came in. That big situation was big for us. He's been doing it all year, so just need more of those performances.
You guys did get two pretty good appearances out with Josh and Parker Joe. What did you see for them coming out of that?
Well, Josh, we extended him a little bit because of the score and the situation, and I thought his stuff was good. Just got in trouble there in whatever inning it was, I guess the seventh. Was it the seventh? I'm not sure, but and then he got behind, and you know, Parker Joe picked him up, and that's what these guys have been doing in that back end is picking each other up. I mean, the performance that Parker Joe did is, I mean, we talk about it on the mound when he's coming in. It's like Houdini coming in, and he's been doing it all year. So just a tremendous job to keep us in the game, to keep it a one-run deficit. Well, they use Roberts more than just a closer. I mean, he's not a one-inning guy. He's an extended guy. He can start a game. He can go max pitches. We knew he was coming in. I mean, if they had the lead in that situation, we knew exactly what was happening, and that's what they did. No, we were comfortable. I still like Nolan right there. He just, honestly, we were throwing an expanded pitch, and he just held on to it. It was a changeup that just stayed up. Yeah, you always utilize that type of stuff, if, you know, just to kind of ease your player's mind to understand that, you know, we've been playing 3-game series all year, and we've won a lot of them at home. We're going to have to come to play because they're a very good team, but we've been in that position before. It's not the first time we lost a game on the front end of a 3-game series.